Between order and disorder lies in logistics. The devotion to this invocation within the supply chain is held sacred by the management of East Global Logistics Kenya Limited and Sifa Investment Limited. The two organizations has one arm in logistics and the transport arm.
My name is Mehboob Virji. I'm the Operations Director, East Global Logistics Kenya Limited. We started this company in 2007 with Mr. Sikandar Pasta, and the main purpose for this company was to source service clients based on our own trucks and our own trucking capacity.
My name is Sikandar Pasta. I'm the Managing Director of Sifa Investment, and I'm also Director at East Global Logistics. Sifa Investment is a transport arm. We do all type of cargo, containerized, out of gauge, loose cargo, going to East and Central Africa.
Both are involved in formulating logistics executive plans, be it in clearance and haulage of both local and transit standard 20 and 40 feet containers, machinery and units, general break bulk cargo, or in handling massive engineering procurement and construction projects, EPC, in East and Central Africa via the port of Mombasa. East Global Logistics offers specialized logistics services for various types of engineering procurement and construction contracts such as mining, oil and gas, power plants, coal, diesel, solar-powered and wind energy projects.
Basically, logistics entails three facets: the pre-planning, the execution, and problem solving. Specifically, for our company, we have structured our company into two arms. There's the project department and there's the general operations department. Both these departments are directly supervised by our directors, Mr. Mehboob Virji and Mr. Sikandar Pasta.
All customs brokerage and transportation is done using internal resources and no element is subcontracted to third parties.
At Sifa, we have a team of around nearly 180 to 200 people working at Sifa. And we have got a capacity of up to 200 tons at the moment of out-of-gauge cargo.
We have succeeded so far by giving a very personalized service to all of our clients on clearance and trucking of cargo on various projects. Both of us as directors are personally known in the business. Hands-on approach. We solve all issues arising. We are personally there from the time of commencement of any projects to execution, delivery and completion.
In 2019, East Global Logistics Kenya and Sifa Investment Limited bid and secured the clearance and logistics contract for Kipeto Wind Energy PLC, a 100-megawatt wind farm project in Kajiado County.
My name is Chu Yunpeng from CMEC Comtrans. We are the EPC contractor of Kipeto Wind Farm project. Mombasa is a very good port, and for this project we totally have 60 sets of GE wind turbine, which shall transport 60 wind turbine from Mombasa port to job site. So the Mombasa port looks like a window, and receive all cargoes from China.
With regard to the Kipeto wind farm, we started working on this project in 2017 together with our clients CIMEC Africa, who are the EPC contractors for Kipeto, and the work started from scratch. Basically, we were first availed with the dimensions of the cargo, the quantity, and the frequency of when the cargo would be arriving on an anticipated basis.
Both companies were contracted to transport 240,000 cubic meters CBM of wind turbine parts and accessories, including transmission line equipment.
We then decided to conduct route surveys. Basically, we started with analysis of the possible berthing areas where these vessels could discharge the cargo safely. We had to approach a couple of yards adjacent to the port in order for us to be able to discharge the ships within the shortest possible time. Analysis we did was from the main road at Kipeto Junction to site, which was a rural road. We then had to guide our clients on what sort of road is required and what needs to be done, because the road at that time had a very sharp corners. The bridges were eroded, the culverts were all worn out, there were low overhanging trees and wires. The road was in a very bad condition with rumble strips due to rainwater passing. And the last 2 kilometers, the hill had to be redone to reduce the gradient. All this was noted down and detailed road survey reports presented with all issues highlighted.
The cargo consisted of 180 units of 50 meters long blades, each weighing 10 metric tons.
The Kipeto one, I think so, it is much more challenging and it is more abnormal than any other windmill that have come in Kenya today. I think this is one of the biggest ones. The blades itself, they are around 50 meters long, and it was a good challenge for the whole team, and we achieved a lot of experience in this thing by getting this project.
For the Kipeto project, it's first time for our company to have that big project like that one. And it was a very big challenge for us also to see something 50 meters. We have never seen that one.
It is the second largest wind farm project in Kenya. Mainly the length, we have never handled this length, but the weight we've handled up to 80-90 tons, and also the volume, we've handled higher volume than this. Because you see, the thing is, the blades are made out of fiber and not steel. So fiber is very much more delicate when it comes to impact with issues on the road. And also we know our roads, how they are, so that's why we have got, as you can see, all these escort vehicles here to protect the cargo on the road and to make sure that it's delivered safely. And also the safety on the road for other civilians is taken care of.
180 tower section with maximum dimension of length 30 meters, width 4.6 meters, height 4.6 meters, weight 51 metric tons. 60 nacelles, weight 66 metric ton each. 60 hub and nose cones, weight 28 metric tons each. 2 step-down transformers, weight 135 metric tons each. 28,000 cubic meters CBM of wind turbine generators WTG. Accessories arrived as the brake bulk X vessel. 140-foot general purpose GP containers. The salient features of this project entailed detailed customs documentation, assisting the project owner to execute bond, intermediate yard handling and temporary storage to accomplish quick vessel discharge turnaround and delivery to site, 520 kilometers from the port of Mombasa. The success of this project was not by chance or sheer good luck, but good teamwork and commitment to intense preliminary planning.
In any project, normally the main concern is about safety. Safety of the crew, safety of your staff, and safety of the cargo.
Use of personal protective equipment, like the PPE. We always talk about the drivers' driving rules. We advise drivers on driving rules, the speed limit they're supposed to use, not to carry passengers, and also include the drug and alcohol.
Our trucks have been fitted with tracking gadgets that we use for tracking our trucks. So once we are loaded a specific cargo to a truck, we do our search, we do our tracking, then we update our clients on a daily basis.
Envisaging the load plans, conducting detailed route surveys and setting up various joint meetings with the stakeholders, forming the basis of the key performance indicators and transit times. This in concomitant with the infrastructure we have at our disposal. Our own dedicated fleet of compliant trucks and own specialized trailers. Low beds, modular and extensible trailers and cranes assisted in breathing life to these projects.
Due to the special requirement, especially for the blades, which are 50 meters long, and the tower sections, which are between 40 to 45 meters long. Some of them are 30, 40, 45, and the nacelle with the center of gravity quite uneven. We had to order specialized equipment from China. We had to identify the correct factory which would make the trailers to our specifications and arrange for the funds to make sure that the purchase was done in the right time with the right supplier.
Teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success.
But over the time, I think so things were so comfortable, it was managed so well by the whole team, the Sifa and East Global team and the KPA team. We didn't have that much challenges now to go and see. It was very impressive that the way the things were moving smoothly in terms of offloading, in terms of safety, in terms of moving from KPA to MICD with escort vehicles all in place.
We have strong and well-trained teams allocated to handle pertinent tasks. The lashing team, heavy lift transport team with dedicated escort personnel, and our port operations team, captained by our directors.
This means our company is committed to the timelines we set, committed to perfection in delivery, and committed to the clients. I think our company markets itself. The world and the community is a very small place, and we market through our service. After we have committed to this project, committed to our timelines and delivery schedules, the word will spread on our commitment and our capacity. We are dedicated people. We enjoy, for us, logistics is a passion. We as directors of East Global and Sifa Investments don't mind getting our hands dirty with our crew. So So we always supervise and we're always there with our team, and I think that's the biggest advantage we have. Being a family-owned concern, we take things personal and make our commitments personal to the clients. And I think that's a big difference between us and other companies around. And we are waiting for another big project and another big challenge because we love challenges. Yeah. And for the new big project, then we'll start again from scratch. We don't take things for granted because every cargo has its own problems and has its own challenges. And all that has to be mapped down before the contracts are signed and the cargo arrives.
All factors are taken into account to ensure safe delivery of cargo to site with a checklist full of details. And our ultimate priority is safety of the crew and the cargo. These two are non-negotiable.
Bottom line is 6 vessels in 6 months, no damages, discharged within a record time of 6 days. We have taken an average of 5 days per vessel discharge and an average of 20 days for delivery of 30 blades, 30 towers, 10 nacelles, 10 hub and nose cones and break bulk cargo to site from the yard, including clearance time.
Well, I think it's a very big achievement. It's a big goal for all of us. Yeah, it's a very, very big goal for all of us.
East Global Logistics Kenya and Sifa Investment Limited are the leading special projects logistics experts. Together, we deliver dedicated logistics solutions.